So this is a short video of both my Dino Fear Factory signature guitars. There isn't very many videos out of these Ormsbys, that's for damn sure. This is the Violacious Purple multi-scale, 26.5 on the high side and 26 and 3/4 I think, and 27 and 3/4. It's perfect. It's like not too much of an angle where when you're playing the nut don't dig into the side of my hand like it did on the Ibanez multi-scales. It's really uncomfortable when it does that, especially if the nut's sharp. So yeah, this guitar is very well built. I've modified it a little bit. As you can see, if you put this up next to Dino's, you probably couldn't tell a difference. He switched the pickups out on his, flush mount strap locks, which Perry told me not to do, and it don't make any sense. Why? Because Dino told me that it was designed for, you can see that dowel in there. His have flush mount. He told me don't do it because it would blow out the horn, but Dino had his done and didn't blow out the horn, so I thought it looked good on Dino's guitars, so I did it. As you can see, it's flush mount down there. I added, well, first I took out the machete and put in a duality pickup, and then I put in a retribution, which is funny, that's his old signature, and honestly it looked a lot better in there. Let me see. It was the passive mount active pickup, and yeah, it looked a lot better in there. But right now there's a Jupiter in there. I just put it in there, and so far I'm not too fond of it. A lot of people like it, and I don't know, it just sounds like no matter what I do, whenever I raise the pickup up close to the strings, I thought it would help it. It just doesn't have the bite that I like. So anyway, this thing has a really thin neck. It has lumen lay side blocks. The fretwork is really, really good. If my camera will focus. Just doesn't want to focus. Stainless steel frets, ebony fretboard. Of course, I got my foam up there. For what you pay for one of these, if you want to buy one, it's definitely worth the money. The only flaw that I've seen in this one is it was up here somewhere. There's like a little tiniest flaw in the paint, the little bubble right there. Yeah, there it is. You can barely see it. I've had this thing for 2 years now, and surprisingly, I didn't chip the horn yet. Knock on wood. The nut is really well carved. Also, I find it funny, I was talking about it being sharp on that side, on the Ibanez, and they carved it just right where it's rounded on the edges. This is a huge plus and makes it comfortable. Oh yeah, it's got one of these knobs that's got the O-rings on it, so if you're playing it on stage, which I have played this on stage, as you can see, it's kind of getting some gloss on it right around here, but this keeps the rings keep the volume knob from sliding. Oh, I'm gonna turn it over. This is a nice touch right here. It's got a Bobinga stripe up it, like the old Ibanez guitars had. Dino signature. The tuners are 18-to-1 ratio, and I was worried about them. People were complaining about their DC's not staying in tune. They didn't have the nut filed out for the right strings, and they didn't stretch their strings out, because I've experimented with this guitar in every way possible. This thing stays in tune better than any guitar I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot of guitars. So yeah, this thing has really thin edges. And it's consistent, consistent thickness all the way down. You can see that. It's fucking crazy. I have it strung with D'Addario 9 to 54. Having drop A right now. The bridge is really good, really comfortable. This is a nice touch, having the truss rod adjustment right there. So yeah, this video, like I said, it shows off. I mentioned guitars, plural, because I have another signature. But first, I want to do this real quick. I'll let you guys hear what it sounds like. I am using one of Dino's profiles through my Kemper.